magnificent living treasures. Harambe Wildlife Reserve was created to meet the growing challenges that face our native wildlife here. Expanding human population is bringing with it a loss of natural habitat, threatening the very existence of our great creatures. Sadly, the borders of Harambe cannot protect our animals from the most dangerous threat of all, poaching. And the poachers, these beautiful animals, represent rhino and elephants are slaughtered
Watch your arms, hands, feet, side, the doors are closing. Alright, doors closed.
Sunday Saturday, as we see out here in Harambe, Twin Day, which means let's go. Well, hello everyone, my name's Rebecca. I'll be your tour guide today as we journey through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Take a look at my view. Those are animal spotting guides. That's going to help you identify the animals we may see today. We're not going to be able to see all of them, but we usually have pretty good luck. Now, as we do travel through the reserve, it does get very bumpy out there, and yes, I really am driving this truck, so I do ask everyone to remain fully and completely seated throughout our entire journey. Everyone of all ages, either in a seat or on a lap the whole time, please. Please, no musical chairs, and do not sit by your children. I don't want to go over the bump and have you let them do it. We'll begin our journey as soon as we each get the final say from the warden tour of the reserve. Also, while we're waiting, I do want to remind everyone these are wild, roaming animals we'll see out here today. So please keep that in mind. We don't want to make any loud noises with them. Please do not make kissing sounds, whistling, or just screaming at them. This is their own home. We want them to be as comfortable as can be in their own space. And you wouldn't want someone to go into your home and scream at you either. If you have any cameras or phones, turn that on to some sort of sport or action mode, as I'm not going to be able to stop for every animal we may see, but I will do my best to slow down for you and get the best picture possible. Just hold on to all those belongings as well. I don't want anything to fall out of your hand on a big bump. If it does, just let me know and I'll call my warden to go fetch it for you. I'm not able to stop the vehicle at any time to get out and retrieve an item that's fallen out. But we'll begin our journey right down through the little interior forest first. And it looks like right up ahead we'll get a beautiful view of some beautiful antelope out here. But if you look out to your right as well, you'll see an okapi out there across the river. Okapi on your right hand side, and on your left, you'll see a greater kudu, the lighter brown antelope. They're the second tallest antelope in Africa. Those darker orange though up there to your left as well are bongo. Bongos are known as the ghosts of the forest because they're rarely seen. But the okapi to your right-hand side, yes, they do have zebra-like stripes, but it does not mean they're related to a zebra at all. In fact, they're not. They're only related to the giraffe family. Coming up to your left-hand side, you'll see a saddle-billed stork. You can get about 6 feet tall with a wingspan of 9 feet. They'll mate for life, but male and females have different colored eyes. Females have a yellow-orange, and males have brownish-black. Coming up to your left-hand side, if you look atop that hill, you'll see a black rhino out there. I think just around the corner we'll have an even better view too. But black rhinos get about 3,000 pounds. They don't have any natural predators in the world, but they are endangered, and it's because they're poached for their horns. What's in their horn is actually the same thing that's found in our fingernails and hair. It's a mineral called keratin, so it's not worth anything really. But due to poaching, there's only about 5,000 black rhino left in the world today. So conservation actions and efforts really do make a very big positive difference for them. head on up over this hill and around the corner to the Sabi River, which is actually a really good place to look out for Nile hippos. At night, Nile hippos come out of the water to do their grazing, gaining lots of vegetation. But as soon as the sun rises, they're back underwater, basically hiding from the sun all day. Except on possible chilly days like this, they do come out of the water from time to time, warm up in the sun. Out to your right-hand side, take a look. You'll see a couple Nile hippos out of the water. Sleeping. There are some in the water on your left-hand side, what they usually look like during the daytime. But Nile hippos can hold their breath up to 8 minutes at a time. If they're sleeping in the water, they'll still raise their head up and down automatically without waking up. See that their eyes, nostrils, and ears are positioned just perfectly at the top of their head. That's so they don't have to lift their entire head out of the water either when they're ready for birth air. On the island to your left-hand side as well, you'll see some pink-backed pelicans. Pink-backed pelicans get their name because of their mating season. That's when they get a pink back. But it's only the skin on their back that changes color. It's not their feathers every season. Out to your left-hand side as well, you'll see a few more out of the water, a few more Nile hippos. So what might be a little easier for everyone to see is right up here to your left-hand side. Take a look and you'll see the Nile crocodile. Nile crocodile are the largest of the crocodile species. They can get as long as a giraffe is tall. They have incredible jaw strength too. They're able to crush the bones of their prey with ease, make sure we're all eating. Area. A lot of the animals in the forest, though, are protected or even endangered. Unfortunately, it's really due to deforestation, which means humans are digging up their land, taking it away from them, trying to mine a mineral called coltan, which is found in electronics like cell phone batteries. But we can do something that can prevent their extinction. We can all recycle our cell phones. We won't have to mine as much coltan and just reuse what we already have. And it really is as simple as recycling our own cells. Coming up to your right-hand side, we'll see a baobab tree too up close. Baobab trees are also known as the upside-down tree because they look upside down with their big roots in the air, when in fact it's just remaining leafless for about 9 months of the year, and that's to retain tons of water in its trunk. Sometimes you'll see elephants even going up to baobab trees, using their tusks to poke holes in and get water. It's especially great during drought season. But most people consider right about here the most beautiful view in the entire reserve, since you can see for miles after all. My personal favorite view, though, is seeing an animal up real close. Out to your left-hand side, definitely some giraffe in view. Giraffes are the tallest mammals in the world. They can get as tall as a 2-story building. But they will usually spend their days eating. Giraffes eat 18 to 20 hours a day. To help them eat is their long tongues. Their tongues are 18 inches long, depending on how tall they are actually. But it's also prehensile, meaning it's able to wrap around the tree branches to help bring in the leaves. Looks like there's some younger giraffe out there as well walking around. Babies, actually newborns, stand at 6 feet tall, which is also the length of the drop that they have, since mom still stands up while she gives birth. It's actually really rare to see them laying down. They will not lay down to eat, drink, sleep, or give birth. If they do lay down, it shows how extremely comfortable they are in their environment. Looks like we'll definitely come around for a closer view of them. Out to your left-hand side at the base of that tree out there, you'll see some African wild dogs laying down. African wild dogs are the most successful predators in Africa because they're very social, and and they stay in family groups of 5 to 20, but collectively, they're able to outrun their prey to exhaustion. They're even known as painted dogs because of all the splashy patterns on their fur. As we entered the reserve today, we saw a sign that said the Harambe Wildlife Reserve with a picture of what's out to your left-hand side. Those are sable antelope. Sable are the symbol of our reserve because unlike most animals, antelope who would tend to flee in the face of danger, they stand their ground. Even against a lion, it's actually really impressive. Now we'll stop one moment for that beautiful Maasai giraffe walking right in front of us. So it looks like they'll come up on your left-hand side too. But Maasai giraffe, you can tell the difference between Maasai or reticulated by their spots. See how their spots are kind of open and loose? Make sure we don't make any sounds at them, though. But that's the difference. Reticulated giraffe have very solid spots and a very defined line in between each one. Looks like up ahead as well we'll see a tower. That's another name for a group of giraffes. But giraffe, you'll see them as they're walking around, see their necks are bobbing up and down, front and back, like a worm in a way. They have the same amount of vertebrae in their necks as we as humans do. We each have 7 vertebrae, but they have a lot more ball and socket joints throughout. So their necks are a lot more bendy than ours. If you get a chance to see them sticking their tongue out as well, you'll notice their tongue is not pink like ours. Giraffes have a purplish gray tongue. Scientifically, we don't know the exact precise reason why it's that color, but the guess is maybe it's sunproof, since they're almost always eating. If you look out to your right-hand side, you'll see a couple more animals out there. What's closest to us are springbok, the national animal of South Africa. Springboks stand at 3 feet tall, they're about 100 pounds, and they can jump 6 feet in the air. What's right behind them, we'll see even more up ahead, white-bearded wildebeest. Wildebeest, when they migrate, their numbers go as high as 1.5 million of them at a time. And they travel anywhere between 500 up to 1,000 miles a year. Another name for them is new, because it's kind of like the sound that they make. Out in that circle of trees to your right-hand side too, you'll see some Ankole cattle with them. Ankole cattle's horns atop their head are as long as 6 feet. But it's also really light on them too. If you were to look inside their horn, it's like honeycomb shapes, storing blood vessels to help regulate their body heat. They are the only animal in the entire reserve that could become domesticated. The people of East Africa, in fact, do domesticate Ankole cattle and use them to establish wealth. Meaning, the more cattle you have, the more wealthy you are. Now up ahead, we're definitely entering elephant country. A sign of that is broken down trees. Since elephants are very large, they're easily able to push over trees to get the leaves on the very tip top. And also, right up ahead of us, you'll see an African elephant coming up. Since we already saw the tallest mammal in the world, it's only perfect that we see the largest mammal in the world, the elephant. You'll see them waving their ears back and forth too to cool themselves down like a big fan. It looks like they're using their trunk to drink some water. Their trunk is not acting as a straw, it's their nose, but it will help them drink water too. They'll suck it up and spray it in their mouth. If you look out to your left-hand side, through the trees are some mandrills. Mandrills are the largest monkeys in the world, and the most colorful too. They even have a pocket in their cheek that they can store food in, a stomach's worth of food. So if you're scavenging in a dangerous location, they can just put it all in their little cheek pocket and eat it later in a safer place. Out to your right-hand side, a little bit behind us, but there's another African elephant out there. Their trunks are also prehensile, meaning it's able to wrap around things. They could pick up things like food or dirt to throw in their back by wrapping their whole trunk around it. Or the very tip end of their trunk is like a bottom lip. They could pick up something as small as a skittle, even. So let's head deeper into elephant country, see if we can't find any more African elephants. Oftentimes they'll migrate in large family groups. Usually adult females lead the migration, and they go wherever they want, which used to include them trampling over realized that elephants are afraid of bees. And we found a solution. We figured on beehive fences around the farmers' area and their crops will keep the elephants away. And it is. It's also keeping them safe. But it even helps the farmers too. They get another source of income now by selling the honey from the bees. And it even helps the declining bee population by adding just a few more beehives in the world. So truly, everybody won. Migrating, if they have babies with them, elephants, well, the babies will go from family member to family member all day long. But as soon as that sun starts to set, the baby brine and shrimp, the carrier.
What was in the big area over there? Anything?
Behind the flamingos?
Yeah.
There's more room for some more view of elephants sometimes. But around this corner, if you don't see any animals right away, it's always a good idea to look for signs of them. Mud footprints, droppings, or even things they love to hang around. Through water or even a mud wallow. Like the one out to your left-hand side. That mud wallow is a great place for white rhino to roll around in. They do that because it's like a sunscreen for them. So we'll just keep our eyes out for some white rhino. See what else we can find along the way. Oh, look out to your right-hand side. On the top of the hill.
Can they walk down here if they want? Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're free roaming. They'll come down here if they want. I think right around the corner there's a more open space to have a better view. But you see the white rhino though, they're not white like that name suggested. It's not how they get their name. It's actually their wide jawline. Their jaws are very wide and boxy-like, and the Afrikaans word wide is white, which does sound like white, and that's how the name stuck. White rhino have very poor vision though. They cannot see someone standing still within 100 feet in a dimmer light. But they make up for it by having a good sense of hearing and smell. Now, if you look out to your left-hand side, if you look a little bit behind us, in that left area, there's a really dark tree over there. Behind that, there's a cheetah. A little bit behind. Keep going all the way to the left.
Oh yeah, in the grass.
Cheetahs are the fastest land animal in the world. They can go from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3 seconds. Oh, there's another up top right area to your
Couple of
left.
them.
As we go through the trees, you should still be able to spot them.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. Yes, pun intended. Cheetahs are the only cats that cannot retract their claws, though. Their claws are always out, like a permanent soccer cleat on their foot, since they rely so much on their high-speed chase. But hopefully we'll go from one big cat territory to another. These coping rocks up ahead are a really good place to look out for lions. They could be sleeping though. It's the daytime. They usually rest 18 to 20 hours a day because they're nocturnal. They do most of their hunting and activities at night. So we'll keep our eyes out. If you do look straight over my head though, a little off to the right of that tree, there's another white rhino out there.
Do they ever like run up on the vehicles or no?
The other day, I don't know which one was, but they were like right in front of our truck. I had to stop, and they came right towards us. It made me a little nervous, but they're not like violent or anything.
Cool.
Hush you, hush you.
That would be so cool. I would love that.
But white rhino, we saw the black rhino earlier, who were about 3,000 pounds. These This white rhino to your right hand side can get about 5,000 pounds. Though they are also endangered, they are also poached for their horns. Oh, out to your left-hand side, see by that tree, that second really quirky, wormy tree? There's a lion laying down. I think that is an adult male lion. I think I see some fuzz from its mane. But that's how you really tell the difference. Adult male lions have big, intimidating manes because their job is to protect the family pride. Their families. They're very social after all. Adult females, though, they do most of the hunting. Oh yeah, that's an adult male lion. Look how Oh, look at the very highest point of the Kobe rocks to your left.
Yep, there's a female.
There's a female up there. Lions have extra padded paws. That way they can stay extra quiet and stealthy at night. But their vision at night is 6 times better than our human vision at night. Out to your left-hand side, in the top right area by that bush, you'll see some warthog laying down. Warthogs have 2 types of tusks on their face. A large tusk that helps them dig and burrow, but also smaller, razor-sharp tusks that helps them protect themselves. There's also a bontebok laying down to your left-hand side out here. Bontebok at one point in time were almost extinct. But up ahead we're entering now into the Magadi Glen, which is still a newer area of the reserve, so not too many animals are migrating right this far yet. Sometimes you do get lucky though, you find 1 or 2 animals out here. Let's keep our eyes peeled. No, I do not see anyone out here. It does seem like our safari is slowly coming to an end. I do want to thank you all though for joining me out here. It's really been a pleasure driving you all through the reserve. A lot of the animals we've seen today are protected or even endangered. Unfortunately, endangerment, if it goes downhill, turns into extinction, which is forever. But everyone can do something that can affect wildlife in such a positive way that can prevent extinction. And they're really easy things, like recycling, cell phones, papers, turn your water off when you brush your teeth, donate to conservation funds, or the easiest of all is just spread the word. It's really hard to care about something that you don't know anything about. So by telling fun facts and stories, that's your way of spreading awareness, which turns into positive actions towards wildlife from all around. If you want to see some more African animals, check out the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. It's a self-guided walking trail on the top of the hill to your right-hand side as you're exiting. But out there you can find some western lowland gorillas, meerkats, maybe even an underwater view of an island of foxes. If I have any wilderness explorers aboard, this is Simba 1, the truck you're on today. And do come back anytime. No 2 safaris are ever the same. Those animals go and do whatever they want. Just know it's never good to feed wildlife our own snacks, like giving ducks popcorn. Our yummies are not good for their tummies. Out here in Harambe, though, we don't like to say goodbye. It is a bit too sad and too forever. So instead, we just say Kwaherini, which is Swahili for go well. So Kwaherini, friends, have a wonderful day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Go well, go wild, and asante sana, everyone, which means thank you.
Can you see his mouth?